Good evening. Another beautiful day in Minnesota. It was 99 degrees on my deck today. So we're going to do a quick water test and plant looking at to see how things are progressing. This is the herb pot. And as you can see, it's really wet. We've had a lot of rain here, and it is just going to town. I trimmed basil off over the weekend, and it is still growing like a weed. Parsley is coming up very good. Cilantro is coming up very good. The oregano, it's a lost cause, sad to say. This is the arugula and the leaf lettuce. As you can see, the arugula is going to seed. So what you do is you take and you snip it back, and these little pieces will be going into the composter. I try very hard to make sure that everything that I snip goes back into the composter. That way you're putting your own products in, and you're not making it any worse. The arugula is about done when it does this, so we are just about at the end of the growing season for it. Come later in the summer, when it's a little cooler, I will be replanting. The thyme pot, I've pretty much given up on. This is not thyme. I'm not sure what the heck it is, but it's not thyme. Let's have a look at the peas and carrots. Oh my goodness, look at these carrots. They're getting really nice and full, and soon it will be time to harvest. This pot is also extremely... We have peas. See? Right there, and right there, and more blooms up here. But there are peas coming up, and soon baby will be able to have some peas. And like I said, they're almost as tall as I am. Here's my hand. My head is about there. So they're very good. Broccoli and kale. Now I have been drying some kale for the winter, and I cut it very finely, but the broccoli is pretty much just leaves. It's also very wet. The little lavender plant, yeah, it's growing. It's slow, but it's beautiful. Spelt and millet, I cut them all back and threw it in the composter, and I will not be watering these pots for a few days so that it can get better. Please excuse all the banging. My neighborhood is nothing but a fireworks bonanza right now. All these pots, these turkey pans, have water in them to some extent. This one I can drain. There are several that I can't, and the water gets kind of moldy. So what I do is, if I can drain it, I will dump it. If I can't drain it, I will siphon it off and dump it. It's not good for the plants, it's not good for us, and it's really not good because it breeds mosquitoes. Spearmint is coming up like crazy, and I did trim it this past weekend, and it's still going to town. I will be out trimming tomorrow. This is dill. and they're beautiful plants. They're also starting to flower like this, and I will pinch these off and give them to the bird. He seems to like them very much. This pan doesn't have any water in it, and that's just fine with me. Radishes and arugula. The radishes, yeah, they're great leaves, but they are nothing underneath but a little red stem. It's very frustrating. I like radishes, and I thought baby would like them too. But you can see they're also going, the arugula here is also going to flower soon. And this will all get cut off and put into the compost bin. Chamomile, also on the wet side. This pan is also dry, as is the radish and arugula. But look at all these beautiful chamomile buds. It is just going to town. And it will be harvest time very soon. Getting there. Not quite yet, but they're getting there. Those will also be in baby's breakfast in the next couple of days. Sweet peas, yep, they're going. By now, usually I have blossoms, but we've had so much cool weather. When it finally got hot, it's just taken them forever to go. They will be very beautiful once they get going. Beans and spinach. There are little tiny beans in there. I'm not going to try to jump back in there. All these pots are soaking wet, so I won't have to water for a while. This one's got really nasty water in it, and it's got to come out. It's just moldy, gross. But like I said, it's another beautiful evening in Minnesota. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.